This might be the worst, and I mean this sincerely. What Media Matters has been trying to do to Tucker has been one of the fucking worst. Like,
it's so hilarious too because it's just backfiring.
I was actually listening to our good friend Dan Bongino. I was listening to his show, and honestly, I was listening to it yesterday because I was like, I normally listen to Tucker. I'm like, what am I going to listen to on the way home from the gym? So I just put like Bongino on, and he would literally start the show just laughing. He goes, "Yo, I've never seen like I've been in news business for a long time, and I'm not even saying this because I like Tucker or I'm defending Fox or anything. It's like, but whatever Media Matters, this is like the worst his piece I've ever seen." He goes, "You humanized Tucker," and I was like, "You're right. That's exactly what he did. They completely humanized him."
Everybody who has watched these clips is like, "Oh, Tucker's kind of cool."
So this,
specifically the "fuck it, we'll do it live."
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Everyone loves that clip because he's giggling and everybody's like, "This guy rules."
They're really. This is the weirdest like smear campaign I've ever seen. So this is This is one of the newer. This is another leak. These are the crazy leaks, brother. Tucker's done after this one. Okay, so this is him talking about when he was depositioned for the Dominion thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, that was a week, I'll say. Holy shit. 10 hours. That slimy little motherfucker sitting across from me. Oh, you're the best.
I'm sorry. You're trying to make me feel. You're trying to make me not like that. That's hilarious in any context.
Okay, so far you've showed me that Tucker has no respect for authority and he treats his employees very well. I'm sorry, but
yeah.
What?
Wow, so Tucker reserves all of his contempt for those in power and those who impose their will on people.
What a piece of garbage. What a real piece of garbage.
After 10 hours of a deposition, still comes in and laughs jokingly with his fucking staff.
Mersh, what a piece of garbage.
What a
fucking like what a hunk of shit this guy is. You know what's funny? Don Lemon and Tucker, if you would have filmed Don Lemon like off air,
there were leaks of him.
If they would have got him on the bird, what would have happened was it would have been like this. Oh, bro, look at her. Look how she's dressed. Oh my God, she thinks she's hot. Being catty, that's what it'd be.
Oh, of course.
Oh my God, she thinks she's hot. Oh my God. And then him taking the problem is he was relatable. And by the way, anybody who has ever been to I've been to a deposition. Anyone who's ever been to like a deposition and you're sitting there wasting your time in a cold conference room, usually, freezing your ass off with shitty powdered creamer and old coffee.
They never have good coffee.
No, of course not. No, it's always garbage. It's Folgers or some shit.
Somehow they have good coffee.
Yeah.
But you don't get good coffee.
No, because they'll show up with coffee like they got from Dunkin' or like from Starbucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they work there and they know the coffee shit.
And you're just, like you said, you're trying to mix that powdered creamer, clumping up.
And it never mixes right.
It's like lukewarm. You're like, this just sucks, man.
Right. So
and they're like, Royce, in 2016, on June 23rd, could you go over with me that day and what you did? And no, I have no fucking idea.
I don't remember any of this.
Well, it's under penalty of perjury.
Okay, no, I get it, but I don't remember any of this.
You're going to prison.
So,
well, that was a week, I'll say. Holy shit! 10 hours. That slimy little motherfucker sitting across from me. Oh, you're the best. And I wasn't talking about you.
I wasn't talking about you.
It's just the opposite.
He's giving me a compliment.
No, I'm not. What do you mean? Because you've never been this affirmed in your life?
He's the best, man. He's just looks like a pleasure to work with.
It was really good. You never been affirmed in your life?
I noticed the other side of this too, right? All they have is this Abby Grossberg lady who's never met him.
Right.
Who admitted she never met the guy. And she's suing him. But they haven't found any regular employees to come out against him with anything.
It really is.
Not one human being has come out and been like, this fucking guy was the worst.
The worst guy fucking ever.
Yes.
Just the opposite.
He's giving me a complex.
No, I'm not. What do you mean? Because you've never been this affirmed in your life? I bet. Thank you, Alex. Have a happy weekend. See you, man. The amount.
Oh my God, Jen! Jesus Christ! I like Alex Jones too, but not everything is a fuck. It's like I get so frustrated, man, because like all these conspiracy stuff, like it just blows my mind. Like here's a perfect example. I've been watching too much Alex Jones. Tucker's dad being a CIA plus a CIA agent. This being leaked seems too convenient to me. Okay, I'm sorry. Walk me through what the triple secret reverse is with this. What's the CIA's endgame? To make Tucker look good for what reason?
Yeah. Also, like,
oh my God, I'm so sick of this. And by the way, Alex and Tucker are friends.
Also,
dumbass. No offense, but dumbass. Don't be a dumbass.
Yeah. Dumbass.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Dunboss.
Oh, I saw it. Well, stop being a dumb boss, you dumbass.
No, it's pronounced Russia.
Yeah, no, but but no, it's fucking yeah. By the way, there was that tweet the other day. It was like, Russian warplanes drop drop bombs on a Russian city of 400,000, and I just retweeted it. I'm like, yeah, it's called Kiev.
Yeah.
But no, like this whole like black pill trying to act what God, I don't know what are they trying to like Roy said, what's the double triple reverse card here?
Yeah,
like they're already like dumping poison into your rivers and fucking your kids. Like how much worse do you think it's getting? What's the Tucker play?
What's the fucking play here? What's the play here?
They literally had an entire island where they just fucked kids.
The
probably had limbo. And steel drums.
The NSA was illegally tapping Tucker's phone. Like,
no,
I mean,
is illegally tapping.
Oh my God! Yes. The company. There's a bunch of There's a bunch of psyops. There's a bunch of people, but not every single thing is one. You know?
Yeah, that sounds like something that somebody running a psyop would say.
Take your They Live glasses off one time just to fucking notice that there's one. By the way, so what we're saying is there's one person in mainstream media who's fighting against all of it, and even that's fake and gay. All of it's fake and gay. I don't care anymore.
Nice try, FBI.
Sir, this is a Wawa. I just asked for your name for your order.
By the way, I turned to a guy last night at the bar who literally was dressed just like a Fed.
Yeah.
And just to be funny, I turned to him and I was like, hey, what's up? So are you the Fed that was assigned to follow me? And the guy got so uncomfortable that I think he was legitimately a Fed.
Oh, really?
like had nothing to do with me.
Right.
Like I don't think he was actually following me. I'm not getting gang stalked.
Right.
The guy had like the cargo shorts. He had the hat. He had the polo shirt. And he wasn't a golfer. He was like a younger, fit guy dressed like an old golfer.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there hanging out, talking to a bartender I know. I was having a drink, and out of nowhere, I just turned to him. I'm like, hey, are you the Fed that's assigned to me? And the guy just started drinking his beer like Tony Khan at the media scrum. And then he was just laughing and stuff, like awkwardly. And I'm like, wow, I was fucking kidding, but Jesus.
Now, I didn't think you were a Fed before. I am 100%.
Yeah, and I really did. And I don't know if maybe I just scared the guy. Like maybe he thought I was fucking nuts, like, and he was just laughing nervously. But he had the little Apple Watch and everything.
Hey, Virgie, maybe like turn off uTorrent or whatever's bogging down your internet. You got to break it up a little bit.
Yeah, you sound like Gene Bean.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It was so unhealthy, the hate. Thank you, Teresa. The hate that I felt for that guy. I mean, thank you, Todd.
How could you not?
I never feel that way, because I don't put myself. I don't want to feel that way. I think it's wrong. It's bad. It's totally bad for you to feel that way.
What a piece of shit, huh?
But that guy, I mean, he triggered the shit out of me.
Dude, I don't understand why all these clips of him being sincere are supposed to hurt him.
Right? Look, the only way you take Tucker out is if you catch him being dishonest. Right? Or not practicing lying or whatever. But none of these are that.
But these are moments of literal, like, him speaking truthfully and being like, I normally try not to think that way, but I fucking hated that guy.
And by the way, we've all felt that way.
Yeah.
Where are you now? Where do you live? The amount of times I had, first of all, fuck you on my lips.
It's the best, man.
It's like, It was unbelievable. Suggesting that I was cheating on my taxes? oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. So where are you domiciled? Where are you now? Do you own a home there? I was like, no, I do not own a home in Maine, which I don't, by the way.
This is like, yeah, this is what it feels like. And then hold on, get ready. You're ready? You ready? They got him. He's sexist. Did you see this one? He's a sexist piece of shit. You ready? What a sexist piece of shit.
Can I ask you a question? You don't have to answer. It's personal. I'm not speaking of you, but more in general of ladies. When they go to the ladies' room and powder their noses, is there actually nose powdering going on?
Sometimes.
Ooh. I like the sound of that.
What an ass.
It's pretty funny, actually. I mean, again, what's the problem here?
I don't see they really are so desperate to make something out of nothing. And nobody, like, again, we talked about this the other day. Even the people that don't like Tucker are like, yeah, okay, but what's the
big
show?
Yeah, exactly. What's the get here?
It's like, I want to bury Tucker right next to you, but like, come on, man, we got to get something better than, man, that fucking lawyer was a real motherfucker. Oh, man, get him. Who doesn't think lawyers are motherfuckers?
Most of the time it's lipstick.
Do pillow fights ever break out? You don't have to.
Not in the bathroom.
Okay, not in the bathroom.
Pillow fights ever break out?
No, not in the bathroom. That's pretty funny.
That'd be more a dorm activity. Okay.
This is naughty precise nurse territory.
I'm sorry. So you are such a good sport, such a good person. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Media Matters, for bleeping her name out.
Such a good sport. Thank you. God, he's again, man. I just couldn't imagine working for this fucking piece.
What
of
a
shit.
piece of garbage,
What a
you know.
fucking asshole.
And it's so I love the timing of this because these leaks came out with the Crowder leaks.
Yeah,
it's such an amazing. It's like of all times, it's beautiful.
The contrast, the fucking contrast.
Yeah. I know you do, but you do not deserve.
Did you guys see the text message? You guys see the text message they're haranguing about?
Oh, that's a good one. You want to read it?
Yeah, I'll read it right quick. I already have it pulled up.
Grab it. Okay, check this out. You ready? He's done.
So, Tucker Carlson on January 7th, 2021. A couple of weeks ago, I was watching video of people fighting on the street in Washington. A group of Trump guys surrounded an Antifa kid and started pounding the living shit out of him. It was 3 against 1, at least. Jumping a guy like that is dishonorable, obviously. It's not how white men fight. Yet suddenly, I found myself rooting for the mob against the man, hoping they'd hit him harder, kill him. I really wanted them to hurt the kid. I could taste it. Somewhere deep in my brain, an alarm went off. This isn't good for me. I'm becoming something I don't want to be. The Antifa creep is a human being. Much as I despise what he says and does, much as I'm sure I'd hate him personally if I knew him, I shouldn't gloat over his suffering. I should be bothered by it. I should remember that somewhere somebody probably loves this kid and would be crushed if he was killed. If I don't care about those things, if I reduce people to their politics, how am I better than he is? Now, out of that entire text, only thing we're talking about is that's not how white men fight.
I know, of course.
But again,
to be fair, it's not how they.
He's right.
It's not.
But he's right. But he's 100% right. I mean, and forget that. It's like, so what you saw here was a candid moment of a text message to his producer, by the way, that the people thought that he didn't think anybody was going to see, showing what? That he's a human with feelings, that he doesn't want to let the darkness take over. Stuff that pretty much every human being struggles with. Wow. What a piece of crap. The problem is all these people are such sociopaths. Like all these Media Matter peoples are such fucking sociopaths and all this fucking shit that they honestly lack human empathy and emotion, right? Everything to them is a political game. Everything to them is everything to them is war. Everything to them is, or everything's a show to these fucking people, right? So when somebody shows genuine humanity, they're like, what is this? That can't be real. No, sometimes people actually aren't assholes,
Sometimes.
No, you do, but you do not deserve that, and I mean it with great affection.
I got you, man. Which way do you want to go?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Let me tune in.
There you go. Those are the new leaks for today.
Man, how's he gonna fucking survive this? I wonder if his wife's gonna leave him.
I mean, yeah, you would think that his wife would leave him.
Fucking watch it.
Fucking watch it. And you read all the comments for this, like all the comments are just everybody being like, "Thank you, sir, for such uplifting content." Tucker jokes with a team member and then tells her what a good person she is. That's what happened there. Tucker
Literally.
joked with a team member and told her what a good person she was.
It's like you said, just any basic human interaction. They just don't know what to do.
That's not how people are supposed to be. No, believe it or not, there was a time that's how most people tried to be.